rising. Things are winding down and the kites are the howl. Gents and gals, the moon is rising. We appreciate your kindness. We appreciate your kindness. Your support helps to continue what we do. We appreciate your kindness. Thanks for coming, our dear patrons. Thanks for coming, our dear patrons. Loved entertaining you, there's more to make you smile. Thanks for coming, our dear patrons.
It's a lot easier to shoot. You guys have seen, oh, you like to watch the History Channel? You've seen me doing stuff, you see me cut the wick out from underneath the candle flame, or my buddy and I, we charge head to head on horseback at full gallop and I cut it. Anybody want to give up smoking?
Woo! Woo!
Come on, go.
Square feet of cooking area.
Mm-hmm.
We got double hinge lid.
Uh-huh.
Hiring and lowering cooking tray.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this right here, this wheel.
Uh-huh.
Lowers and hires the coal tray.
Oh, yeah.
This is a full-blown smoker.
Look at that. Boy, that's great. Smoke fish, full smoke anything in there.
Smoke anything in there.
Uh-huh.
Underneath here, you have the ash tray. You can pull out and empty out.
Oh, I see, sure.
Okay.
Ah, how handy.
Over on this side, you have a firebox for smoking.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
And this basically right here is your throttle.
Yeah.
You know, to control your heat.
Yeah.
So.
And who designed this?
Tom Erickson.
Uh-huh.
He's a movie, he designed stuff for movies.
Yeah, I see. See?
The whole rig costs about $8 grand.
Uh-huh. And easy to set up, easy to take down, easy to transport.
Oops, right on your 2-inch trailer hitch.
And away you go.
Away you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's something to be proud of for having made it and thought of it, and then also to have be able to cook on it is.
You folks give so much to the community, and I appreciate just being able to give a little something back, say thank you. Well, I am a Western storyteller and a cowboy poet. I write and tell my stories about what I learned growing up on the West Texas prairie. See, I learned a lot of life lessons from tough old cowboys. They were my heroes, men with character as solid as steel. And my daddy made sure that I watched and listened and worked like they did, because they lived an unwritten code. The code of the West, the cowboy code. And everybody knew their word was their bond. Their handshake was their contract of loyalty. And their cowboy hat was a symbol of all they stood for.
I want to first of all introduce to you our Arts Council Board. And I believe you're all here, I hope, right here. I mean, I know you're here, but right here. Just hold your applause until I call everyone's name. Our Arts Council Board consists of Marcia Newyear, Linda Hitsman, one of the bodies, Nancy Lawson. Where's Nancy? There she, stand up please. Kent Madsen, Patty Jacoby Stopper, whose lovely home, where we are at her lovely home, and Lisa Marie Bath and Sharon Roberts. We have a wonderful board, and we're just really excited about the things that we're going to be doing this next year. Celebrating this, our 10th year, and some of you have been our patrons since the very beginning, others of you are new, and we welcome you, both old and new, to what we're doing. We really believe in what we're doing, and what we do is not do events like this all the time, but we do theater, we do art shows for young people and adults. We do art in the park in the summer, and we're starting a band this fall through the schools so that we can grow a band and have a band in our communities. And we try to fill in those gaps that are where things are missing and that aren't able to be provided in our schools.
The first meeting of the year, that we will donate our proceeds from our meeting raffle, which is quite a good raffle, and we do make some good money on it. We're going to donate that to you September, October, November, December. So
wow! Very, very gracious.
Extra to
from the Acton Women's Club.
Helped us so much.
Policy. There's about a 41-page dissertation in the motion, and I went through and compared their comments and answers to the ones that we've already talked about, and they hadn't changed any of the wording, which is what I was concerned with. We get to this point, and something else would get slipped in. So Lillian published it in the Kendra Journal. So have you had any other response? I know, the way it kind of went down is it's not everything that everybody wanted. Obviously, everybody was of the opinion they shouldn't have any say-so on water, and I agree. But at least what they've accepted is something that's feasible and affordable to allow the people that haven't been able to build to at least get a building permit based upon what these requirements are. My concern to them was the EIR requirement, which we've talked about a number of times, how we're really not creating any new parcels, and it's more or less been, because it's a health department policy.
Listen to the other people.
Oh, sure.
AVEC rewrote their boundaries this year, and I brought you maps. The current redrawing of the divisions. There are 7 divisions. If you don't, they're very hard to read. If you don't know what AVEC really is, think of the California Aqueduct. Brings water from Mount Shasta in the Delta down to the desert. AVEC is one of 29 state participants in the California Aqueduct, California Water Project program. Yes?
Do you know why the lines are drawn this way? There's a purpose to these lines being drawn this way. Do you know what they are, what it is?
Population.
Okay, it's one thing to say.
And every 10 years, they have to be readjusted, and this year they were readjusted.
As were Assembly and Congress and
Correct.
Everybody.
Correct.
So that's
census stuff.
Yes, and
Correct.
census, yeah. So there is rhyme and reason to
There's a rhyme and reason to it. Yeah, they're trying to equalize the population in each district so that when it comes to a vote, people are equally treated.
You can still withdraw your candidacy as the same date as anybody else who would be running. But if you don't declare that you're running now, you're not eligible to run. So yet, there's still some time.
What is the deadline?
The deadline is, the nominating period is August 24th to October 5th. So October 5th is the deadline.